When I see you tweet, everybody thinks the same thing. It's how the hell did this guy have that video already ready for that moment? So do you have like a Dropbox of 40,000 images and videos like meticulously tagged that you can immediately pull up for said moment?
I mean, my problem is that I'm so unorganized in my normal life that that's not the case. I just have like a photographic memory, so I'm able to, when I want something, recall, and usually pretty easy to know where to find it. And that's the one thing everybody always asks me, like, how do you get these quick clips so quickly? It's like I know where to look, and I understand social at a very high level. I understand where things are at, how to move and shake things. I also at times I'll essentially like DM myself. I don't really bookmark or any of that other stuff. But if I see something I like, I'll DM myself, and then at that moment when I see it, I'll have 3 to 4 to 5 different potential caption options or moments or whatever is the energy of that particular clip and when I think it'll come out. But for me, I don't really go in with any game plan. It's like I got a lot of friends that work at companies, big time companies that kind of they have a set amount of quota they need to put up every day. I don't really put any of those restrictions on myself. When there's a day where news is buzzing and things are going, then I'm gonna definitely hit it. Slow days, I don't feel any obligation to just throw stuff against the wall to see what sticks. So I think, after building my account and kind of just learning how social works and learning the Twitter algorithm, especially, never trying to, force stuff. When things happen and I have a good take or a good opinion or a good meme for it, definitely will drop it like it's hot. And if I don't have one, I'll just leave it in the draft. So I don't ever feel, forced to have to do anything.
I love it. Are you a tweet drafter, or do you just usually just send it when you feel it?
Honestly, I hate like scheduling. I hate doing all that stuff because stuff changes so quickly in the moment that I'm constantly updating captions, making sure I have it the right way, make sure it reads the right way, and putting myself in the mind of the consumer and the viewer who's going to see it and how are they going to interpret this thing. So I generally don't have a lot of stuff. Now, on occasion, if I'm like, oh, this will be a great tweet and I know an event's going to happen that, it's for sure going to happen. Like, for example, Caruso was going back to play the Lakers, so I had a meme ready to go for that. And at that point, it was just figuring out what's the appropriate time to drop it. Caruso's name started trending, so I saw that and right around that point dropped it and it ended up performing very well. But for stuff like that, going in, I'll never be like, oh, at 6 p.m. I got to do this, that, or whatever. It's always just kind of having a feel of what's going on social because, as you know, social can change in a heartbeat. For one moment, everybody, look at yesterday, for example, in the college football landscape, everybody was talking about Lincoln Riley going to SC. Next thing you know, Brian Kelly leaves Notre Dame to go to LSU, and it's a free-for-all. Everybody just trying to get their jokes out, get their tweets off. But until generally I'll wait till news becomes official, and I always just have a respect for obviously the newsbreakers in the game. But once news becomes official, or if I hear information, before they do and I can drop it and I feel comfortable dropping a meme or anything, I'm going to let it loose.